Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here in Frostbluff because as I said at the end of the last episode on the Arkenstone server, said I was going to go do the Yule Festival, and I think out of everything we want to get off our war steed and we want to get on our winter elk, which seems we can still buy because that would be last time's, and we have Herald of the Northern Star, which actually looks like a pretty cool mount, and then we have all of the other ones from previous years. Maybe I'll go and try, I don't know when this when the event finishes, but maybe I'll try and get all of the, at least just the steeds themselves, maybe not the war steed cosmetics, because I'm never really going to change it from being the Mordor steed, but you know, since there's deeds now for getting each steed from each event, then maybe getting some mithril coins is worth it, and I'm sure I can afford some. Before we get into doing all this stuff, we do have our hobby gift of the day though, so let's have a quick look at that. Some random relic packs which we cannot use mounted. Of course it will be the one thing we cannot use mounted. Let's have a quick look at what we get. A iron setting of will, tier 3, and a sapphire gem of dexterity for tier 4. Not amazing, if I'm honest. That's also something we're missing from our current bow, is actually a decent setting. I'm probably just going to go get myself a bunch of marks or stuff and, you know, meld some stuff up. Or, I don't know what the thing is, but, like, craft them up to higher tier ones is probably the best thing for me to do. But we do have a few things. Oh, I just noticed we don't have the daily quest. That didn't show up. Maybe I'll have to re-log in to do that. Because I just didn't realize it didn't have a quest. Ah. Okay. So we can accept it. Okay. Cool. That's fine. We also have this quest, which I don't think was here last time. Stolen Sweets. That was not there last year. We also have this. We have a 461, so we can quite easily buy Herald of the Northern Star. And we'll also buy these, but probably not just yet. Do we have a... Oh, it's just, we've just got straight access to the mount. Herald of the Northern Star. Let's put you up there and have a quick run around with you. I think that's probably the best thing. Oh, it's got a lamp. That is quite nice. But we have a bunch of quests to complete, as usual. We already know how all these work. We'll accept that. And that also, a Festive Flurry gets that. Okay, cool. Final act, moving them on. And the Abominable Snow Beasts, I will just mainly do... Get more slots. We don't have enough quest slots. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna cancel a bunch of introduction quests, I think. I didn't realize that can go. These can go. I don't need these reputation quests for areas I've already got. Just a few introduction quests. I've said we need to do an episode where we just do a whole bunch of, like, going back to these areas and completing these quests. I think 41 should be fine. I don't think we'll be accepting more than 8 quests today. We also have quest actions. Oh, we don't care about those for the mo. Decline. Okay, they're gonna just stay up there forever. Okay, fine. So we'll accept moving them off. I also would just want to see how much more it costs. Okay, that's the final act again. I mean, we know where all these are. I'm also not going to do that one because, well, I just kind of don't want to. I will do it in the background and I'll do it after the episode, but I think it takes a little bit too long to do and kind of distracts us quite a while. And we've done it enough times that I'm, you know, I'll do one set of quests today. Because we know these, and I thought it's always nice to do at least one episode where we actually go through. But, that is essentially just us running between food, and I can't exactly remember exactly the best food to eat. So, we probably are going to run out of slots soon. What are we on now? 47?
Will you let me speak my piece?
Including the final act. And then we've also got the, Bill Hyde, he's down here. I'm actually surprised there's not a lot of people here in Frostbluff. I don't know if it's just the time that I am on, or if it's just, I don't know. But normally it's quite a lot of people here. So much so that it's very, very difficult to actually, like, with what I just did, get all of them pretty much first time. A lot of the time it's quite difficult to do. I mean, every other quest is pretty easy to do because it's like, you know. But yeah, I think it's always good to do sort of the one episode of the quests because it gets people that maybe haven't done it before. They can, you know, people that haven't played it before, you know, you can sort of understand how it works and what quest to do. So you'll be the final act. You'll also be the final act. It's really annoying having the final act as a thing. I'm probably also not going to do the final act today because I don't think I've even got the inventory space. So that's going to be a main one. Because, well, it gives you a lot of items that we already have and we can pretty much give away straight away, but yeah, I don't have a lot of space. I mean, I got a decent amount, but I don't want to waste it like that. Yeah, so we can't even do that quest anyway because it's timed. It's like a timed thing, or it only happens at a certain like quest setup. Also, I think we can finish moving them off, which gives us that at least, and then we can. Okay. That's interesting. We might have to do them anyway to get the Yule Festival activities. It's going to be a thing. Why are you guys... Oh, I got to do the fireworks. It's actually... I'm like actually not necessarily confused, but it's... it's almost like I'm not 100%... Like, I don't remember. I mean, I do remember, obviously, but it's weird that it's not so obvious for me currently. Are they wearing the grey... Yeah, they are wearing the grey company stuff. You're a random patron. Like, these are really easy. I thought it would be cool if they had like a way of, you know, possibly seeing you, but they don't. You just click on them. But at least it's very easy XP. I mean, how much XP did we just get from... Whoa, click off the screen by accident. 55k. We're not going to obviously level up from that, but it's like pretty decent, like... Pretty decent XP. Because you'll be finished. Then we want to clean up down here. But it shouldn't take us massively long. Though, I was going to think, if out of anything, now is probably the best time for us to be doing the eating competition because there isn't pretty much anybody around. And the problem, similar to the, like, you know, the guys you have to send away or give your tokens to, similar to that, it's a little bit annoying in the fact that, we need to clean up some more stuff. It's like one more area somewhere. Yeah, there's some more smelly garbage down here. Well, no, over here. Okay, got you. But it's like this is almost the perfect time because there's not many people around, and as such, there isn't any competition because again, like I was about to say, with like the guys you have to send away or give your tokens to, they aren't like per account. They're just overall in the area. So if you got a lot of people, you could be waiting around for quite a long time actually waiting for that to happen. I think we should take In the Spirit of Yule off. We don't really care too much for that. And then we also want to then go to Frostbluff. Cold as Ice, all this stuff is pretty easy. We'll accept those. Stolen Sweets is the only one I haven't done, so that's actually why I like to do Frostbluff stuff, or at least festival stuff, because in the situation where there is, you know, a new set of quests, or like even in the Fall Festival, was it the Fall Festival, the last one? There was a new part of the quest chain, which I actually enjoyed the beginning of that quest chain last year, and then having it sort of done, you know, carried on with afterwards was pretty nice. Okay. So when he goes, then we go also. And I don't know if there's any other way you're supposed to do this, but most people I know, they just jump off there. I don't know if there is a proper way, another way of doing it, but it works.
Intolerable. This is intolerable.
No, you're the final act still.
Could you help me with something?
Gareth Rust. Normally, I would, yeah, biggest stomach of them all. We'll, possibly have a look at that, actually. Again, I'll probably do it, but just not on episode, because timing and stuff. Right, what other quests have we got? So, we got 5 quests in total, which is perfect, because... Why have we got... Okay, in the spirit of Yule. My annoyance here is you've obviously got to do 10, and... I take it this is not going to be redoable. We've done 4, so 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 2 more quests. So we're really going to have to most likely do... well, we've actually got the snowman one, so that should put us up to 9. And then we'll probably have to do stomach of the biggest stomach of them all to get up to 10. I could have sworn there was another quest. Maybe I'm missing it. Like, when we've completed all these, other than the final act, we can have a look around and just sort of check for stuff. But, because you're for this snowball fight, but that's difficult when you haven't got people around with you. I mean, I guess I can do it with my second account. I could just play both characters at the same time. But I'm not going to really want to be doing that for a video, because it's a bit awkward trying to record when you're constantly clicking off the thing you're trying to record. Okay, so those are easy. Then we have unwilling firewood will be up here. Then we can get winter berries from down there along with the wintry weather. And then the snow beasts, then the pampered mushrooms. And then we should be good. The only thing I am worried about is stolen sweets, but I'm not, because I'm not quite sure where they come from. Seized by the wintry beasts. Now, is that the grouchy trees or the snow beasts? Probably snow beasts. I would have thought, because it says wintry beasts. Alright, we just use quick shot, because quick shot's very easy. And, as the name would imply, quick. How many more do we have to heal? Oh, we've already got them. That's perfect. So, stolen sweets. Nowhere to be found. Like, I was looking at it, like, is it for, is it like in an instance? We get the Yule rabbit, which is always, you know, always worth it for an extra pet. And then we get a nice title, Bringer of Sweets. I'm just worried about, like, where we actually get them from. I guess we can just keep an eye out. Like, I know where most things are. So if I see anything extra, and the map's relatively small. Do you wanna not? And the snow beasts are over here, so I would have thought. If it's talking about wintry beasts, it's either talking about wintry weather, which I wouldn't necessarily call a beast, or it's talking about the snow beasts. Alright. And for those that maybe haven't played this before, like the festival, you can like do all 3 at the same time, I think. I guess not anymore. I was about to say, it's better not like a patch. No, yeah, okay, as long as you're still clicking on it. I think I clicked off because it just said I cheer. But you can, if you're still clicked on it, you can cheer at them like 3 times while they're still waking up, which saves you a little bit of time. I mean, there's 3 of them really next close to each other, but if you have to actually physically, you know, wait for like when you wake them up, or when another player wakes them up, they move, and then they go back to sleep. So if there's a lot of players, I suggest doing that, or just generally. I'd also suggest doing that. Right, these hot cross buns. Where would they be? Stolen sweets. No clue. Right, I'm hoping if we quickly... Or maybe it's somewhere... Like, maybe it's not in this area?
This is intolerable.
Right, I'm gonna... Because, yeah, normally you have a... Or I guess in... You have the quest for the other thing. The participate in the spirit of Yule.
Hello there.
Right, who else? Dr. Daily Utteridge. Puts us up to 8.
What do you need?
Charitable Spirit puts us up to 9.
Speak with you a moment.
That's a point. And then if we can have, you know, bigger stomach of them all, or one of the globe, like in the I can't remember what it's called, in the theater basically.
Whoa,
Whatever that quest is called. That would also put us up to 10. So that would be good. Now, obviously we're currently using up 5. So I think they do a quite good thing, because you can get away with not doing this quest, because it doesn't really give you anything except XP. Well, it gives you my favorite. I think it's this quest that requires it, but it gives my favorite frame. But and I guess you can get away without it, because you know you can do 10 in a day without it. But I think it's good that, or quite interesting that they the quest for shooing them away gives you 4 tokens, and this requires 5 tokens. So you are actually a net loss for all of this. Okay, so that resets in 8 hours. Now, where on earth is this? Oh, I guess we can do 10. We've got the thingy majiggy, the snowman. We can do the really easy one because we've already got the title. If you haven't got the title, I'd suggest doing all of them. But
hello, friend.
If you've got the title, you want to go for the easiest one, which is the broken snowman, because then you just got to get some sticks, some coal, and then you're done. For an easy, like, 55k XP. Well, varies by level. Okay, let's go build it. Do you count as 2 quests then? If I do filling the, if I do a broken snowman, which I have to do to complete filling the field, I think. Does that count? I'm not sure. I guess not. But nonetheless, there we are, and then we can talk to Mara Sandy Downs, which is pretty easy, and then we need to find where on earth this quest requires us to go. I'm gonna go ask her.
How can I be of service?
The snowy realms of Middle Earth. I mean,
Hello there.
where are the snowy realms of Middle Earth? I mean, Forkel. I mean, let's go have a look. Misty Mountains, Forkel. Where else is snowy? I mean, I would have thought it wouldn't be too many locations so that everybody can, you know, find it, but I think I might have to have a quick Google. So I guess I'll see you in a minute. I've got 2. I'm just trying to think of where some others could be. Okay, so we're going to be doing a little bit of traveling for this, but okay, we just got another one of those. Having a look at it. So hot cross bun, plum pudding, gingerbread, peppermint treats, a flask of wassail, and fruitcake. I looked it up on the wiki quickly. Seems this isn't an entirely new quest. This came, like, this was updated on the 12th of October or something. But it looks like the Misty Mountains is our best chance. So in Ered Luin, we can get fruitcake, just that. Sarnor, which is also in Ered Luin, I guess. Hot cross buns and gingerbread. Misty Mountains is gingerbread, peppermint treat, hot cross bun, fruit cake, and gingerbread from another item. Then we got Forakel, is flask of wassail, plum pudding, gingerbread, and fruitcake. Then Red Horn Snowfall, plum pudding, and a flask of wassail. And Thror's Coombe, which is in Eridian, I think, or Enenwaith, is hot cross bun and peppermint treats. And Wildemore is flask of wassail and peppermint treats. So I think the best is probably Misty Mountains Forakel, which is sort of my 2 original thoughts. So let's... that's not... Actually, I want to go Misty Mountains first. That was what I was actually planning to do. So let's go there first, because we can get 4 of those and then cross off the other 2 later. I'll be honest, it's a little bit... not necessarily awkward, but weird to be back here. I spent a very, very long time around here. So, having a quick look at it, we are going to probably start heading south, because looking at it, we've also got in-league stuff to do apparently, so I guess I'll get all around to that. If you haven't, I have a video on that. I'd suggest checking it out just because it can be quite useful. The sort of quickest way to do that. But having a look at it. So, the ones we can get here are gingerbread, peppermint treats, hot cross buns, and fruitcake. We can get mammoths, will drop gingerbread. That's good. Giants will drop peppermint treats, which is why we're going sort of towards the giant halls. Snow beasts will drop hot cross buns, which I'm hoping I can find some snow beasts on the way. I should know where every enemy is at this rate, but I don't. Ooh, why are these red, blue and red and stuff? That's weird. Hey, mammoths. They're elites though. Oh, they've only got 9k health. They're actually super easy. Hey, fruitcake. So yeah, then that should leave us with plum pudding and flask of wassail, which we can find in Forakel with Picos and Grims. I'll be honest, I don't know where they are. I don't know where you find them, so I will have to possibly have a little bit of a Google on that regard. But I might do a quick video on sort of where to find these things, because it's the sort of thing that would help me out, so I probably want to do that. Especially, I mean, this quest is a little bit old, seemingly. I don't know. I think the Yule Festival got put on in July. I don't know if that was when they added it, or if it was just a little while back, maybe even last time that I just didn't notice. But last time I didn't, at the very least, notice it if it was there. So let's start heading up here towards the giant tomb halls, rather. Oh, and please don't do this. No, okay. I've been having a few issues with server connections, and it's rubber banding me, as you can see, but also just stopping my movement at all. I'm not sure if that's me or if it's the servers, but it has been happening pretty not consistently, but it's happened 3 or 4 times in the last couple of days, which is more than pretty much ever. So hopefully it'll pass. This is the right way, yeah. Okay. I always get lost around here. So then we want to go snow beasts. Now, where do snow beasts dwell? If only I had that massive map I had up. Hey, Frost Giant. How are you doing? I just want to say hi. I've had to kill many of you already, so we'll hold off on that. So giants, then we need to kill, yeah, snow beast and bears. Bears, I think you can just come across sort of in High Crag, and I'm hoping snow beasts also sort of appear in High Crag. But I can't remember if I'm going to do this and I'm going to have windows on top of windows. We go to area door, then we go Misty Mountains. Completed. Bear Slayer? Oh, I know where bears are. And Snow Beast. Okay. I'm just trying to remember now where Snow Beasts are. I know exactly, it's here. Where, right there is where bears are, most prevalent. I only need to kill one, seemingly. But I'm trying to find where the snow beasts are. I have a feeling it's around here, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna have a quick look, because it's a little bit of a pain. Okay, that's why you don't look away. That's really gonna kill me. That actually might be good. Because that might take me to the right place. It does. Okay, kind of. Well, it wasn't my intention, but it's taken me to where kind of closer to where I need. Like, that's done a better job than I would have in such a quick time. I mean, yes, we've died, but, you know. Now we just need to find snow beasts. That's going to be our main thing. And then we need to find all the other stuff, because, you know, we need that. Right, are you a dower hand? You are a dower hand. Snow beasts. Again, I have a feeling they're down here, but that seems like dower hand. So... Okay, I'm gonna have a quick little search. I've been saying that for ages. 21.5. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. 4.6. Yeah, someone's suggesting up here. Does my wall steed doesn't work here? And then we still gotta go for Arkel and like do all that. So yeah, this is gonna be a long one, and as such probably a late one as well, though. If late becomes consistent, is it late anymore, or is it just on time? We shouldn't be worrying about these things, like asking such questions. I don't know if it would be better for us to travel to not Forkel, to Rivendell, and then, actually, what does Snow Beast's hot cross buns? Okay, so I can't get those from anywhere else. And Sarnor, well, I can't get that from Forkel, but Sarnor I could, but I don't really want to go Sarnor. Let's go Gloin's Cap. Gloin's Cap? Why can I... That's not what I'm after. Though, they weren't wrong when they said they, you know, it's actually really cool that it's doing pop in. I want a full one that just pops in. But yeah, they were saying they did performance stuff for that, for collection screens, so good on them for that. But select all. I don't know why I ever cleared all. I guess I did that by accident. So you are, yeah, you are Gloin's Cap. Cool. And for 25 silver, I'm not too fussed about that. Right, I am going to get on my war steed just because I think war steeds can still go faster. I'm pretty sure about that. It's just you can't attack on them, and this stuff isn't going to aggro us, so why do we really want to? I do kind of remember now, because there's this kind of, where is it? There's like, yeah, Stonecaller Circle, that was one, because there's also some down here. But there was, that big lake sort of thing. You do have to realize it's like 100 episodes, at least, like, since I've been there. So, yeah. There we are, though. How easy was that? Right, to Farkel we go. Oh, that was actually where those rockworms were, was that lake area. Anyway, Farkel. And now I've got to find these other things, these picos, or whatever they're called. Okay, picos seem to be snow beasts, which I'm hoping I can just find. And then flask... Oh, that's for the flasks. And then the plum pudding is Grims. Now, I don't know where the Grims are. And we haven't yet done this area. I'm actually kind of worried for it. So, obviously, we've done Evendom, we've done Angmar. Oh, no, we've not done Angmar, sorry. We've just done Evendom for 450. 500 is going to be Angmar, and then we're going to be over here. The Battle for Forkel, that's okay. I'm kind of looking forward here a little bit, but we've only started one Slayer and we've barely done anything else for it, so yeah. I think there's one all the way up here. It might be worth going for Ice Creep Mines. That's supposed to be over here, so we will probably actually go back and then swift travel over there, because my god, Ziggler guns. I am not going over there manually. I know how long that takes. It is pretty bad. And then we just need to find Grims. Now, Grims are apparently in a lot of places. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different places. They're literally right in front of me. I don't know what I'm actually talking about. Just tell me to be quiet one day. Like, right, there we are. We've just also obtained Grimslayer. No wonder I've never, like, I don't know where they are. Apparently I've never killed one. And we also kind of went a bit out of the way. One more thing to get. This quest is taking far too long to actually do, but that is also me having to actually learn it as well, like on the fly. So when I do an actual video on this, which is more than likely at this point, we'll have a more streamlined version available for you. So defeat Grims. I don't know. Yeah, okay. I don't need to care about that. Sigilgund, or yeah, however you say it. My favorite thing about being like VIP. Okay, we can dismount from here because we don't really need to go here. We're just using this as an excuse to get close to Ivecreed Mines. I don't know if they're on the outside or if I have to physically go in. And I think you guys used to scare me. Right. Yeah, there's some dower hands here. Oh, the actual mine's over here. Oh, it's this place. I forgot this place. Like, I know it exists. I just kind of forget about it sometimes. Supposedly it's in here. My issue is I don't quite exactly know where in here. I would assume, from what I can guess, they are more than likely, like, further down. Oh, I do remember where they are now. And the good thing is, the issue we're going to have is we're very, very far, like, underground, and it's going to be a pain to get out. But the good thing for us is that, it doesn't matter. We can just, let's see, I found one, is that we can just basically, swift travel back to Bree anyway. Because we need to go back to Frostbluff. I should just aggroed one that was not aggroing anything else. Apparently we've also never killed dower hands in this area. I really haven't done much around here, have I? That's really weird to think. Should have just killed one of you guys. Return to Winterhome. Okay, so we're gonna have to just travel, guide to Bree, and then we'll use the festival transporter person to get there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We are finally back. A little bit laggy. I think a few more people have started to show up, so that's fair enough.
What can I do for you?
We need to deliver the sweets to the children now, once that quest accepts. So there's a few children hanging around, I guess. Where are they? Oh, over here? I guess. Oh, here they are. So you all want sweets. Why? It's my favorite. I'm glad. I went for a lot of trouble. Oh, thank you, Hunter. Is it for me? Hurrah. Thank you so much. One over here. Yeah, it's not in our inventory or anything. And one more child somewhere. Oh, there they are. Talk to the child. We heard all about it, about the eagle is greater than the horse and someone was going to find all the sweets and bring them back. I'm sorry we did not believe it was true. But look, we were mistaken and now I'm happy. So we got the Tome of the Yule Rabbit, which is pretty damn cool. We'll get rid of the steel spiked mace, and then bring out of sweets as a title. So 100k XP, pretty damn good. I also want to quickly check before we head off for the day whether or not, ever so quickly, yeah, whether or not that's a repeatable quest or if it's a one and done quest. So is it, or rather, okay, it looks like it's similar to the final act type quest where you can do it and then 29 days later, so basically the next event, sometimes for the encore, it will be back. It depends on how late you did it. But I think we should do that today, so I'm going to clear up my inventory just a tad, and we will do the final act as the final act of the episode. So I did say I was not going to do it, but we can. You must choose this quest next quest carefully. You can do one or the other, and once you finish, you will not be able to do the other until next year's festival. We've already done both at least once. So, the final act. Support either the rich or support the poor. We're going to go support the poor. Because, actually, I think they both give us the same amount of tokens, yeah. And we've already got, C, title. We've already got Miser. And we've already got, what was the other one? What was the other one? The Blameless. Yeah, so we've already got both of them. So it doesn't actually matter which one we get. And I think this one is maybe a little bit funner. So, because we get to have a nice little battle. Whereas the other one, we have sort of one battle and one and done sort of battle. Whereas this, we have a bit more of an interesting thing to go with it. So, tell Garfrost of the mayor's desire to expose him.
How can I be of service?
And investigate the fort in Frostbluff where the mayor stores his funds and records. So, I also want to see how many tokens we get. Oh my god, I forgot how like full our wallet gets at this point. But where was it? We want tokens. These are landscape, so we're looking for maybe festivals and events. So Yule Festival tokens 417. We had like 420 something, but then we used like 80, I guess, for the thing. Obviously, the one we're always going to have the most of is buried treasure tokens. We need to grab a few more badges of taste. That's always fun. Again, I might do, if I do that, I'll probably go and not, like use the Stone of the Tortoise for that again as well, for the, for those quests, the in-league stuff. And then like a banker comes out or something. Yeah. Banker Archbluff. And this trap should pretty much take care of him. Does minimum damage more than he has health, so. Pretty easy. Is he gonna attack? I mean, he has a good point. I don't think he's quite been driven off. He's kind of just there. But yeah, like, it's fair enough to say that we've sort of reaped the benefits of them, you know, telling them to shove off, basically. Has given us quite a few extra things. So I kind of want to be able to see what the piece of paper says, but we can't. A leaf of paper on it's undeniable proof of the mayor's corruption, and how in the wrong hands it would be his undoing. Sounds like it was in the wrong plans. Or wrong hands, rather. Because it got into mine. And then, like, next year, I'll be like, yeah, I want to assist you. And he'll be like, yeah, that's fine. You haven't, like, screwed me over a few times before.
Hello there.
Okay, you demand what the wages break for the workers and gives the beggars back their jobs. Now, here's the issue. Everybody's started to show up, so I'm waiting for these guys to come back. Now, this guy... oh, thank you, Barrett Noel. He's the one who takes absolutely the longest to come back. The other two aren't that bad. Or other four aren't that bad at coming back. But he takes forever because he walks, like, really far away. Like you'll sort of disappear off, and actually probably see how far it takes for you to disappear. And then you shouldn't be too long back. But the other guy, he, like, walks, like, slowly, really slowly somewhere. Right, you're back.
How can I be of service?
I think this one's back. I'm gonna try and get into here before this person gets it. Oh, no, you've already gone. I guess we can just wait for the, yeah, this one doesn't take long. Jack Judson. And then the one down here is the one that everybody's always waiting for, because I guess it's just the last one everybody thinks of. Bill Hyde. Barrett Noel's my, like, least favorite one, though. But the Blameless, we just got the Blameless again. We have a lot of titles, we need to sort that out. There's also another title that I kind of need to get, which is... Well, I need to complete Doomfold, and I also need to complete Ironfold when I can. That's going to take a little while, but we'll get around to it. Maybe I'll do an episode. I used to do episodes like that, just farming, sped up farming, but maybe we'll just have it as a background thing for... or maybe we'll do it on stream or something.
How can I be of
If I eventually
service?
get around to doing that. Cough, cough, wink, wink. Right, there we are. And then talk to Mara. Sandy Downs. But again, it's sort of a situation of, do I put the... Eternal Destiny seems to be here. Well, I guess only 2 of them, but do I like put on the Stone the Tortoise for that or no? You know, it's a bit of a weird one. There we are though. That is the Yule Festival. Really? Participate in a Yule Festival. I just literally did all of them. Okay, I'm gonna do that probably off screen and do it on the eating contest and stuff and just do that because for some reason I couldn't accept that quest. I guess maybe it was always there and I just wasn't paying attention to it because I have these other 3 available. But yeah, I've still got technically 1 quest I can do, which is this with Owner K. So if you see my XP go up a little bit, then that's probably why. If I haven't yet bought the Stone of the Tortoise, which I'll get around to. I could probably buy it right now, but I'm not gonna for the moment. But that's gonna be it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. That is the Frostbluff Yule Festival episode done. Until next time, we've got our steed. We've got our new pet, you know, which we didn't actually have a quick look at. Should we have a quick look at? Snowball. Of course it's called Snowball. That's exactly what I would call it. And it has like a little sort of effect on it, which is kind of cool. Or is that just generally the effect? No, that seems to be following the actual the rabbit. So pretty damn cool. But that's gonna be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Back with the Camp of the Greyhost, it should be, and I'll get a few more things like done with the biggest stomach of them all, for example, when a few less people are maybe around. But that's gonna be it, as I said, for the 3rd time now, and bye-bye.